Hi, it's Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I'm here to do the daily vibes for around the 26th, okay? So keep in mind the timing is fluid and not every reading is for you. I already did one, but I decided to share on Patreon. So far what I can see is that emotions are running high, hot, angry, emotional, struggling to manage those feelings, master those emotions. A lot of memories of everything that has happened in the past, feeling angry, mad at oneself, mad at the other person, aggravated, struggling to see the purpose in the situation, heartbroken, feeling lonely, desiring love, which is bringing up all these feelings of why, how, that kind of thing. So I think that's what we have here. I feel like we have, a strong desire to be loved and cared for. But there's been some sort of significant loss that is causing a lot of angry emotions to come up. And I feel like people are going to be acting on those emotions, begging for attention. I feel like there's a lot of, I need attention, I need attention. It's like begging for negative attention, right? I think that there's a lot of reminiscing going on because of all the feelings that have been buried deep inside. And now it's just angry, angry, angry. So let's just see what we have. I just feel like there's just, it's emotional. I feel like, well, we have the Tower. We did have the Chariot reversed. So there could be an outburst, an emotional outburst, an angry outburst, emotions all over the place, uncontrollable emotions. And with these emotions, not only is there sadness, but there's anger. So I want to say be careful, be careful with how you express yourself during this time. Could push people away. Be careful with your words. Be careful with your words. Be careful with the things that you are saying, because the things that come out probably can never be taken back, and some people don't care about that. They don't care about that, but I feel like there's some sort of, this is a test, and I know that this is a test, and we are being tested greatly right now. This is a test of self-love, actually. So anyhow, what do we have for a message? And it's a test of our love for other people. I think we have somebody here. We have the Queen of Cups reversed again, and we've had her multiple times. I think you can't just ignore your place in the situation. You just can't ignore the situation. And I feel like we have somebody here that has been ignoring it. I feel like I'm just going to ignore what is happening. I'm still going to let my heart, take over, not being very logical. Okay. I feel like we have somebody here that may have, or maybe, in some sort of state of illusion, over a situation. They're struggling to accept, right? And we had the Queen of Wands reversed as well. They're struggling to accept, that it's over, that's gone. And so they're angry, and they may be acting out of a vindictive manner because they can't manage their feelings. And I feel like this person just keeps turning their back on the truth. The truth is that you have to accept that something is over, even if it happened to you in the past and it impacted you greatly. It's time to release that past and act with compassion and love. The Queen of Cups reversed can be somebody that's not showing any compassion at all. Maybe she's heartbroken, she's bitter, she's cold, she's frozen at this moment, and it's because of her previous heartbreak from the past. So it's very interesting. But anyhow, what do we have for a message today? And this doesn't have to be a water sign. We all have this energy inside of us, male or female. This is a lot of reminiscing about what has happened in the past, and angry, and not being able to control the words and the emotions and the anger. But there is love, and you can choose to act with compassion and love, or you can choose to be angry, right? That's always your choice. Anyhow, what do we have? Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, a new spark. It's a sudden desire. And this is about desires. It's about getting those desires met. Somebody here has a strong desire. It's like they're on fire. This is a burst. It's a burst of energy. Page of Cups. Very interesting. Has to do with love. New love. There could be a new love here. Or there's a desire for love. There's a desire for a relationship. There could be a new love here. This could be a new flame. It could be a secret admirer. It could be something that happens all of a sudden. I mean, the Page of Cups is a welcome message of love. It's feelings of love. It's flirting. It's a crush. It's good news, typically. I feel like we have somebody here that has a strong desire, obviously, to be loved. Six of Swords. Now the Six of Swords is moving. This is a time of transition. This is going somewhere. This is like headed, okay, headed down a path, headed towards serenity, headed towards peace and love, because the Page of Cups is all about love. Perhaps we have somebody here that needs to open their heart. Anyhow, the Six of Swords is moving on. This person, these people, or somebody is headed. They're headed towards a better place where there is love and passion. This is a passionate new beginning. Somebody could be receiving a message. Maybe this message will help them to move forward. But we have people that have their mind so set on something from the past that they're struggling to move forward. You got to remember that every experience that happened in the past has gotten you prepared for the next phase of your life. Yeah, it may have hurt you. It may have, put you through that dark night of the soul moment, but it all happened for a purpose. Because people don't get it. Because they let their emotions get the best of them. That is the Queen of Cups reversed. We've seen over and over and over again the last few days. Four of Pentacles reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed is letting go of an obsession. Letting go of something that somebody was afraid to let go of, or they were too stubborn to let go of. I mean, that is what the Four of Pentacles is. This is a release. This is literally a release. Maybe we have somebody here that was holding on for dear life. They were obsessed. They didn't want to lose. Extremely stubborn. I'm not letting go. But couldn't take anything either because their hands were full. This person was so stubbornly holding on to something that they couldn't even accept anything else. But here we have a release. So it's time to relax. It's time to let go. It's an opening up. So maybe we have a shift. This is definitely some sort of movement. This is a love movement. Headed towards love and passion. You have to release what you're holding on to, however. Whether it's baggage from the past, the memories of all the pain, or the stubbornness. You have to be open. You have to open up. You have to open up your heart. Eight of Pentacles reversed. This is not putting in any more effort, giving up on something. Moving on. Somebody's definitely moving on. They're done putting in effort into something that they have been holding on to. Maybe they get a new vision. Maybe we have somebody here that suddenly gets a new vision. I'm looking for love. I want love. I got to move on. I'm looking for love. I think the desire for love is so great that holding on to what you have that is not working out is not... I think we have somebody that's moving on from that. It's like I understand that I have to release. So maybe we have an epiphany in the reading that is downloading right now for Patreon. There was an epiphany. So, Eight of Cups. This is your goodbye. Goodbye disappointment. Goodbye sadness. Goodbye illusion. Goodbye confusion. Goodbye second option. Goodbye layaway. Goodbye being an option. Right? I mean, the Eight of Cups is literally goodbye. It is. It's see you later. Releasing. This is going somewhere. Somebody's giving up on something that they were really trying hard to hold on to. This is a departure. From something toxic. Trauma bond. Goodbye trauma bond. Goodbye toxicity. Goodbye codependent partner. Goodbye unhealthy habit. Goodbye. I mean, that is goodbye. The devil is something that is instant, brings instant gratification, but it's very unhealthy. It's a trauma bond, right? We have somebody here that has been bound to a toxic situation that they've been holding on to for dear life. They've let the devil take control. They've let their illusions. The devil is ruled by the shadow. Well, not ruled, but covered by the shadow. All is not as it seems, right? It looks real good, or it looked, or it felt real good. But with every high, there is a low, right? I feel like we have somebody here that is literally saying goodbye to a toxic bond. Whoever it is that they have been attached to is not putting in any effort at all. This person has already moved on. But this person or drug or whatever it is has had complete control because of the illusion, because of the trauma, because of the instant gratification that was felt. Giving up, not putting in any more effort, not going, releasing. Somebody is releasing, saying goodbye to a situation that they have been holding on to for codependency reasons. Maybe they didn't want to put in the effort to leave or put in the effort to get to a better place. And this could literally have to do with a person that is toxic or a drug. Somebody didn't want to put in the effort. They didn't want to move on. They were holding on for dear life, but miserable. This is literally miserable. Somebody has been miserable. This is goodbye. Facing the challenge, facing the hurdles. Somebody's ready. I feel like they're ready. They're ready to let go and face the challenge because they have a strong desire for love. And whoever it is that they have been bound to or obsessed with, whether this is the drug or this is a person, is not putting in any more effort at all. This person doesn't care. Or this drug, it may have, fed their ego, but that's about it. Strength to move on, the courage, the discipline, the willpower. Somebody is going to be finding their inner strength to take back control from something that they have been obsessed with, infatuated with, or addicted to. They've barely been struggling with letting it go. Really struggling. But now we have a new vision and we have a strong desire, right? Oh, isn't that beautiful? Absolutely it is. I mean, this is the goddess of love and abundance, relationships and wealth. This is about being loved and cared for, because that's what the Empress is, right? It's all about being loved and cared for and having plenty and not being in lack. I mean, the Empress is a mother. She does everything with love. She nurtures things. She creates abundance. She delivers. She loves herself. She knows her value. She creates abundance with love. Through love. Through nurturing. It is time to have it all. It's time to have that love, and it's time to have that abundance. But we have somebody here that has needed to find their inner strength to let go of something that they have been obsessed with. And I feel like there is going to be some assistance. I mean, this Empress, she's a mother. She helps her children. She helps people create the life. It's a time of fertility. It's a time of growth. Death. Death reverse. Holding on is getting old. There's been stagnation. There's been delays. I mean, when you get death reversed next to the devil, there could be a disaster. I'm going to be completely honest. There could even be a near-death experience. Somebody's been holding on to something that has been over. Put it that way. This is holding on. Holding on is getting old. It's toxic. It's a trauma bond. It's a codependency. It's not healthy. This is about releasing. It is. This is releasing. Somebody's going to be releasing something that they have been holding on to. It could be painful. I mean, I just think it could be painful. It's a painful break. It's hard to sever ties with something that you have been infatuated or obsessed with. And there's going to be people who say, I'm not infatuated or obsessed with anything. That's ego. And the devil is ego energy. It is. People that say that shit, all I can do is laugh. Death card reversed. Death card reversed. Somebody's been struggling to move on. Struggling to break free. Death next to the devil reversed. Something could be extreme. Something could be happening. It could be extreme. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior who may be thinking about giving up. You know, this person has come a long way. They've been extremely wounded. We have somebody here that has faced a lot of life challenges, and I feel like they're struggling to carry on. I feel like we do have somebody here that's struggling to carry on right now. Either like they're thinking about giving up, maybe even giving up on life because of a loss, because of a trauma bond, because of an addiction, because of an obsession. If you could just take this opportunity to create your new life instead of holding on to something that doesn't serve you, within no time you would have the love and the success and the abundance that you've been begging and crying for with somebody that reciprocates, or a situation that is abundant. It is time. Somebody has to find their mental strength to overcome a challenge. We have somebody here that's come a long way. They've come a long way. There's been so many struggles, but don't give up. Don't give up. There's another opportunity here. There's an opportunity. There's a new growth. There's an opportunity for something new. There is. This is the Ace of Wands. This is the Ace of Wands. Now there's the seed maybe a seed that was planted a long time ago is baking, right? It's baking, it's cooking. It just hasn't been delivered yet. This has nothing to do with somebody coming back, okay? This has to do with a new life. The Empress gives birth to a new life. She creates it. She goes through the pain, okay? She knows she has to go through the pain, okay? She doesn't get that miracle. She doesn't get that blessing until she experiences the pain. She feels the pain. She knows she's going to feel the pain, okay? She knows it's coming, but she also knows that there's a blessing on the other end of it. So there is pain. There is definitely some pain here with a blessing at the other end. You have to feel it. You have to release it. You have to accept it and know that there will be a blessing that comes as soon as the pain is over. As soon as you release the pain of the separation, whatever this separation is that is so toxic and codependent, that is unhealthy. Don't give up on your life because of the devil has won. Don't let the devil win. Holding on is getting old. I feel like we have somebody here that has reached a breaking point. You have to say goodbye to your old life. And I know that there's a lot of people that don't want to hear it. You can't hold on to those obsessions. You can't hold on to... You can't be afraid of loss. You have to step into new territory. You have to be willing to experience pain to have the blessings that you desire. We got people, somebody's been turning their head at the pain. That's the Queen of Cups reversed that we've had like the last 3 days. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to live in my feelings. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to pretend that everything's okay. Everything is not okay. It's time to give something a chance. And I feel like it's a chance at a new life. But you must walk away from something that you have been holding on to that is toxic. It's not going to be easy. There are going to be challenges. Challenges. You have to face the challenges. You have to face your fears. You have to be willing to let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to that isn't growing. It's time to relax. It's time to open up. It's time to go in a new direction. I feel like somebody's going to receive an offer or an invite. This offer or an invite may help them. We may have a quick exit here. This is leaving very fast. This is a quick exit, going somewhere in a hurry. Get out of my way. We have somebody here that... I feel like we have an aggressive departure, honestly. We also have somebody here that is facing a lot of life's challenges right now. They're really, really struggling. Really struggling. They're wounded. They're hurt. And there could be even... There's some sort of addictions involved. You know, this can be dangerous even. I mean, the Knight of Swords reverse, that can be somebody that has got so much energy. They don't know how to channel their energy. This is like out of control. We could have somebody here that is hurt. They don't care who they hurt. So I gotta just give you a little warning here. When you get the Knight of Swords in reverse, this can be a very aggressive energy. This can be a bully, an untrustworthy individual who doesn't care who they hurt, has just shown up. There could be a fight. There could be some sort of attack. I mean, I'm just being honest with you, okay? We could have somebody here that is bullying, threatening another person. This could be the catalyst for change. This could even be some sort of authorities rolling in. Just saying. Mostly this is a aggressive departure to me. This is somebody that is angry and upset. Get out of my way, or get out of here right now. It's time for a new life. There could be a sudden release. A sudden departure. It could come after some sort of fight. Or it could, I mean, there could even be a near-death experience here, or worse. It's time to heal. Somebody's definitely giving up. They're giving up. They've been holding on to something for security reasons. It's a false sense of security. They don't need the Tower. I already know. Their ego has been in control. This is a goodbye. I feel like we have somebody here that's really struggling to face their challenges, but we do have a goodbye here. And this is like, I don't care who I hurt. I'm going. Goodbye. Good luck.